Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on, everyone? This is Dave from Stock Sniper Trading. We're about to do another live session. It's going to be a good session today. It's going to be a lot of news, very volatile. Hopefully, everything is going to make some nice moves, which we think it will be. So, guys, first things first is make sure to check in the description box. It's not a buy or sell signal channel. Okay, it's not what we're doing here. We're providing free technical and fundamental analysis. All right, so any trades taken upon you guys are upon you. Okay, we're not financial advisors, so if you need to consult with one, obviously do so at your own risk, and obviously you're trading at your own risk. You accept everything, okay? So, especially today, because today is going to be a very volatile day. All right, there's a lot of news that's ready to rock, which I'll show you in a second here. But it's going to be a nice, I think, couple hours. I'm going to go to about 10:15. Okay, and so yeah, we'll be trading through quite a few of this right here. Okay, forexfactory.com. Okay, so you guys can see at 8:30 we have prelim GDP. Okay, then we have core durability goods. All right, we have unemployment claims. All right, this is the all eyes right here for me are on unemployment claims. Okay, so although it's generally viewed as a lagging indicator, the number of unemployment people is an important signal of overall economic health because the consumer spending is highly correlated with with the labor market conditions. Unemployment is also a major consideration for those steering in the country's monetary policy. All right, so jobless claims, initial claims. Okay, guys, so you can see the last couple times the folder dropped, it was negative. It had a neutral area at around November 4th, October 28th, and October 21. You can see it was positive. All right, so what we want to do now, guys, just keep in mind 8:30. All right, but until that time, we are going to be doing a top-down analysis on gold and GBP USD. All right, so I'm not going to go crazy today in terms of like lines and charting and stuff like that. We want to keep it nice and simple. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use more horizontal rays rather than supply and demand. All right, we know where the key areas are. Okay, we know the numbers, they're going to be yellow. All right, so we'll be good to go. 1 second, guys. All right, someone on YouTube just mentioned there's a scammer in the channel already, so I just had to put him in timeout, and then we go from here. Okay, and then obviously, guys, if price breaks that, remember we talked about this on the call with the guys, 1781.50, you can see that it has a nice area to drop to. All right, okay, then we have here. Perfect. Okay, guys, so from daily now, we want to drop it down to the 4 hour. And guys, we're doing top down until about 8:30. Okay, if we get it, if we see anything nice happening before then, you know what I mean, we'll go based on that. But until that time, you know, maybe not be entering or holding any trades leading in there. Um, just my suggestion, and the only reason why is because the last thing you want to do is go into drawdown in news. Okay, drawdown in news, and then you know what I mean, have that thing go in your opposite direction without a stop loss. So let's make sure that we're understanding that. Okay. All right. So you can see just going from the top down, trying to find key areas of support and resistance. All right. Have a nice bit here on the lower time, still in the hourly. Okay, about 1772.50. You can see it's the bottom of these wicks right here and the close of the bodies. All right, so we're near that, but not just yet. We have some possibilities for gold to retrace. Okay, we got to make sure that we're tightening everything. When you do top down, you do tend to lose some of your areas. You can see right at the top here, if we zoom in, that was on the top wick. Now we just have to tighten it up. Okay, and then same with up here. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is areas of potential rejection. All right, I do see an area of a bounce right around here. This is 1802.5. Okay, let me see this for a second here. 50, perfect. And if you see why I'm using that area, it once acted as previous support. Okay, so price sold off, made a bounce here, and then we had our continuation. All right, so gold is still very bearish. All right, we talked about this in terms of doing the top down. Gold is bearish on the day. The last 4 candles have been sell-off candles. Okay, so what we want to do is right around this area we want to see. I can see it right off the bat. There's one area that made a nice little bounce here, and then we obviously have some key areas right around 1775.5. Okay, and that's the body. Right there. Okay, perfect. Oh, 0.50. There we go. Perfect. All right, and if you draw that, if you move that across, all right, you can see that that was acting as nice support as a double top neckline here before it broke. Okay, so that will hold some structure if gold starts to fall. Okay, so let's move her back now. And you can see with the line that we've drawn, okay, this is on the hourly, so this zone to this zone, you're looking at about 30 pips. Okay, that's a $3 move. If price drops from the low, 1802, sorry, 1782, my bad, to 1779, you're looking at a 30 pip drop. Okay, so it's like a micro movement. And then we have a nice continuation drop, which you're looking at about 40 pips. Okay, from 1779 to 1775. All right, so now what we're wanting to do is we're going to see on this gap when we drop it from the from the hourly down to the 30-minute. Okay, and make sure, just like you were doing before, to tighten everything up. Okay, so look at the style of candles we have right now in the 30-minute. All right, indecision, doji. It's coming into an area where price can start to find some support. All right, you can see it price pushed up right here, consolidated, sideways traded, and then you had your overall push momentum. All right, so what I'm looking for is on the 30-minute time frame, price right here, we're gonna have to switch it to baby blue. All right, so hourly, sorry, daily all the way down to hourly is going to be yellow. Okay, and then we have baby blue for anything below that. Okay, so you can see that price pushed up, it held around this area right here. That's why I'm drawing this support line. Okay, you can see now the support was broken, it retested here, and now it's holding resistance. Okay, now it's holding resistance. So we know that anywhere in this area right in here, around 1782, 1784, that price is just waiting for the buyers. Okay, and what I mean by that is they're holding their pending orders. Okay, there are a lot of pending orders probably just waiting here. Price is trying to make it push back up, attempting to break that overall bullish trend. But what we got to do now is drop it down to the 15-minute. Okay, you can see on the 15-minute that we came to an area. This is where it's getting held up right here. Look at this consolidation. Okay, so we had a nice push. All right, push pull movement right here, consolidation trap. Okay, and then it had its overall continuation. You can see with the volume based bullish candles that made a way all the way up to 1797. All right, all right, so let's watch and see. What we're meaning by this is, look, okay guys, there's a lot of buyers potentially sitting in this area right here, and if price drops down, you can see that even down here, okay, even down here, price held. Okay, they tried to retrace it and pushed it right back up. All right, that's what's overall getting that gap. Okay, but for now, what we're watching is just overall price. Well, we need to keep in mind what's going on the left. All right, so from 15-minute, we're going to drop it now down to the 5. Oh, sorry, first of all the 10, and then we'll drop it down to the 5. Okay, so then right here, tighten this up. Like we're good to go on the 10-minute. Let's drop it now down to the 5. So steady parallel trend, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys see this steadily coming down. All right, price is now holding in this area. Broke support. now on a downward parallel channel. Okay, and this is on the 5 minute. So gold is falling. All right, we have a bottom wick right here. Okay, right at the low, it's 1784.73. That's this wick. Okay, right there. You can see that price sold off, tried to retrace, was rejected and held to continue that overall downtrend. So for right now, guys, it's 741. Okay, it's 741. What you want to do is you want to get to this overall area right here with some resistance at 1787, or as you can see by the overall steady downtrend, is price going to break here and then start to test this area right here, 1783. So let's check it. Okay, so we are in selling pressure here. Okay, guys, give me 1 second here. Just let me organize this coordinate. 1 second here. Okay. Guys, we have members. We have a GBP USD trade idea just sent to the group. So please check it out, okay? Please check it out. Just gonna update something. Perfect. Okay, guys, I'm just there's a little bit of James Expert on here. It seems like he's the goat of investing. So let's see what we got for James here. Big James. All right. Perfect. Okay, so guys, you can see about a minute left here. We're gonna leave gold alone. All right, for right now, I'm gonna set an alarm. Okay, I want to see if gold, if it's gonna go bullish or bearish. So how I'm gonna look at this is this overall body close in this wick right here, and I want to just add an alert, and then same with down here. Oh, my bad. Okay. Now we're gonna check out GBP USD. Okay, guys. Okay, GU. Check out GBP USD. All right, on the 5 minute. Tried to break above. So guys, if you're in buys right now, you got rejected here. You know what I mean? Close below the 200. This is on the 5 minute. All right. So you can see that we're heavily selling off here, maybe making a retracement. All right. So let's check out doing the top down. I see a perfect setup for a break. All right. Neckline right here, or the dump continuation. So for GU, I'm going to chart a little differently than I did gold. All right, gold can get messy, as you see by the charts. GU, we need to work on supply. All right, supply and demand zones. So got to make her bullish here. Nice green demand. Okay, you can see it's at the low. So we want to grab top wick right here. Okay, and then we have one rejection right there on GU. Okay, and then finally, depending on the type of push here, guys, like we're on the daily here. Okay, if it retraces, you shoot back up 50, maybe 90 pips. Okay, so I will grab this up here. All right, move this back a little bit. Now we're going to drop down to the 4-hour. Guys, the reason why you get scammers is because your YouTube channel grows so fast and they target you. Just letting you know that. So I don't really take offense to it. Expert James seems like he's the man. All right. But guys, again, don't be falling for this stuff. It is a scam. Just letting you know. Anyone with expert in their name is generally a scam. Just letting you guys know that. 1 second. And then guys, I want to see what's below here. Okay, if GU dumps, where can we go to? Remember we talked about being, look at how far back we are. December. All right, we were working in November, I believe, yesterday. Okay, and when GU continued, this was the area right on here. Yeah, December. Okay, we were working right up in here before, and that was around, yeah, in December. Okay, so you can see the price is getting held up at this candle's right here. All right, these two bodies on the 4-hour. So what we want to do is just gather some information below. All right, if GU continues to drop, we want to know where price can actually go before you start to see a little resistance. Okay, and we have it from roughly this area right here, from 3390 to 33042. Okay, all right, so this is the key. This is the key right here. We already have some demand there, so check it out. See what I mean? Okay, so we can actually erase this. It's basically we need the overall support, which is down here. We have it. We're good to go now. All right. So let's check out our hourly, and this is what we're working with. So look at GBP USD. All right. You can see it's starting to bounce and go bullish. All right, but still holding that overall downtrend. Let's look for the next area, guys. So this is on the hourly, but we want to watch GBP USD. This is the key right here. All right, anywhere in this demand, you can see from roughly 33541 all the way down to the low at 33426. All right, price is wanting to continue to retest here, but price in terms of this structure, look, we've made actually a high. Like price has not closed below. Okay, this area right here has not broke and continue the overall downtrend in terms of making lower highs and lower lows. All right, but now you can see with the retracement happening, that is a possibility. So what do? We just watch price. We watch the news coming up. Okay, we have some resistance also right here forming on the hourly. Let's just see my range that I'm working with here if price starts to go bullish. Okay, about 10 pips, not bad. Okay, so then excuse me, and then right up here, guys, that's what I'm looking for. Right, so this is on the 30 minutes. So remember, I have to switch from my yellow down to my baby blue. Okay, and guys, if you're not familiar with this, we're doing a top-down analysis. Okay, top-down analysis, going from higher time frame all the way down to lower time frame, looking for more faster movements. Okay, so that's all we're doing. If you're not familiar with doing top downs, you should get familiar with it. Okay, I'm sure you've heard of this and seen this floating around the internet in terms of how beneficial top down analysis can be. Okay, so remember, we got to tighten everything up here to the top wicks getting resisted here. This wick is lower than this one. All right, when we're up here, you can see the price tried to make a retracement, was rejected. Need to tighten this up. Okay, so this is on the 15-minute. Look at GU now. Okay, it's starting to retrace. So for all the buyers thinking that, you know, it's going to go bullish, remember, GU it's bearish on the daily, on higher time frame. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is on the 10-minute. Pretty. There we go. Okay. So we're approaching about 9 minutes until we have our new hourly candle, 8 a.m. Okay, so we know we always see good movements there. So let's watch and see. Look at GBP USD on the 5 minute. Okay. Look at GBP USD on the 5 minute. Okay. Everyone thinking buyers, nope. The reason why, retracement and higher time frame selling pressure. So guys, it's always good to, if you want to throw on your moving average, okay, it just helps you out. You can see we are sideways trading here, making nice little moves in terms of buying and selling out of zones right now, but what we're looking for is the overall bigger move. Okay, so let's check where we are in the RSI. You can see we're slowly breaking below 50. I haven't got a gold notification yet either, guys, so gold hasn't made much of a move. All right. Okay, so let's watch now. I'm going to start to set some alarms here. One second, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have now an alarm set here. And similarly, I'm just going to set one right up here, right if we make a bounce out of this overall zone. Okay, so right in this area right here. Okay. All right, so let's go swing back, check out gold. You can see GBP USD starting to sell off here, leading into that 8 a.m. So whether you're entering them before, take it upon your own risk. But remember, we have 8:30 news. Okay, 8:30 news. Okay, so remember we talked about gold not making much of any kind of movement here. It's still selling off. We have two alarms set. I have one here and I have one here, but there's been nothing happening on gold. All right, it's still continuing. You can start to see that there is a little bit of divergence spotted here on the 5 minute. Let's check out on the 15 minute, and just continuation sells. All right, this is what we're looking for on gold. You can see we are dipping below that RSI. Okay, so we are starting to become in oversold territory. All right, so let's watch and see right here. Remember, this is the overall area, higher time frame to higher time frame at the low, 1782. Okay, 1782 is key, because if it drops there, guys, it's going to start to fall to about 1779. All right, and if it starts to hold support here, it can reach back all the way up to potentially at least 1785. Okay, 1786 area. Okay. All right, so now we're working with gold. So you can see gold currently is just making a nice little trap right here. Okay, it's starting to break out, and just now okay, so just leave it, watch it, guys, so you can see how price consolidating. And the only reason why, one, there's GU. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay, look at gold. All right, just consolidating within that gap, looking like it might start to break. But there we have GBP USD. Okay, so for all the people trading GU, remember we're at a critical area right here. Right, the low is actually at the 33521 mark, and this is the area that we can work with right in here. All right, so let's watch GU. I'm waiting for the overall next candle to open, leading into 8 a.m. If you're entering in before, guys, remember you're taking a risk. Hourly candles have huge. Okay, so, but I just want to quickly do something right here. All right. Anytime that price has came into the secondary zone, you can see right here, I'm drawing it based on these potential wicks. Okay, they wick down, they shoot back up, wick down and shoot back up. So what I'm looking for is If price is going to come back down in this area right here, is it going to dip down and start to make a reversal, or is it going to continue to start to fall? All right, you can see it starting to sell off here, having its continuation. GBP USD, guys, it can continue to fall, like it can. So let it do its thing leading into 8 a.m. It's a little bit riskier to grab your trade before that. Okay, so let's just watch this, give it a couple minutes, and we'll go from there. But GU is continuing to sell. I'm looking for a flip here. All right, so guys, what we're looking for is if it continues, it's going to drop here. Okay, have your retracement continuation all the way back down and fill the overall movement of price on the left right here. Okay, if it holds here and it starts to retrace, as it's been doing this a couple times, all right, let me erase this here, do a little bit better one. It's just kind of wide. Okay, clean it up. But if price comes down here and it starts to hold, okay, like it was doing over in previous structure, you can start to look to maybe make a bounce. Okay, so that's a bullish and bearish directional move. You guys can see that right here, but we're coming to a key. There we go. A key area, all right, and that area roughly is around 33521. Okay, nothing's been set on gold yet, but you can see GU. We might look at oil too, guys, but leading into, I'm not doing more than a few charts. It's going to get too messy, guys. It's not the best to trade. All right, a minute left, coming to a minute and 20. Okay, so let's check out our gold. We have about 45 seconds left. Okay, gold is the same thing. All right, remember it's gonna start coming up here. That's the overall first rejection. You can see from the previous wicks right in this area. Okay, I'm gonna make this white and I'm gonna make that other. All right, now you can see that the wicks, steady downtrend here, steady downtrend. All right, so if price starts to break below here, this is the continuation. All right, this is the continuational downtrend. Like there you go, there's the rejection, guys. See what I mean? Continuation. Here's your 8 a.m. candle. Okay, this is your 8 a.m. candle starting to form here. So you can see, guys, influx right now, push-pull movement right on the first candle. Okay, about first minute has passed. All right, you can see not much has broke in terms of support or resistance. Okay, so guys, for the new people joining in here, okay, so if you're not familiar with Forex Factory, you might have came from another stream or whatever it is, but you can see that we have 8:30 news, okay, and then we have 10 a.m. news. We're waiting for this news. If we catch a nice move before that, it's all right, okay, it's looking good, but let's just wait and see. Members, check the Zoom. Okay, so let's check out GU. Okay, so GBP USD continued to drop, guys. Remember we talked about that 8 a.m. continuation, all right? So she followed this pathway right here, all right? It actually didn't make it down all the way. You can see now the buyers are starting to step in, trying to push it back up. Broke out. So this area is going to be neutral for now until we find something else. And what I mean by that is we got to look and start to find some buyers right here, push up in this area, all right, and have its continuation. That's going to go, I'm going to flip it back to green, okay? I'm not in GU yet, okay? I'm waiting till about 8:05 candle to, sorry, this current candle to close. As always, guys, you want to wait for the first hourly to close just because it can have erratic movements, but it can, we're in buying territory right here, all right, it's on GBP USD on the low, okay? And you can see if we start to dump, guys, this is our next area that we have on higher time frame support, okay? So we're ranging from yellow to yellow, okay? Yellow to yellow, so we're just watching. This is the bounce that we're looking for right here. And you can see if I can go scroll to the left a bit more, it's too far back. We're working in, okay, there's gold. Give me a second. We're working in December 2022. So let me zoom back in. GU is still dropping. Okay. Gold, let's see if it's pumping. Okay, so gold is pumping. This is why I don't like watching too many charts, guys. We're watching too many things. I have to flip back and forth. So you can see now that gold accumulated some buyers here, okay? Having some buyers starting to come in, but now they're still getting exhausted simply because of the overall selling power that's continuing in the downtrend. All right, so let's mark this clear as day. Okay, key points. Okay, cool. Okay, 30 news. Okay, cool, guys. Give me 1 second here. All right. So always remember, we'll keep adding to these points, okay? Right now, gold is bearish, okay? So you can see all the selling power that we've had even on the 5-minute. You can see on the 15-minute. You can check it out. Nice selling pressure here. Now finding a little bit of support, all right? You can see by the bottom wicks, and now we're starting to push back up. The overall area that I have resistance forming is where it comes into resistance with the 9 moving average, all right, as well as this previous resistance right here that I have with the white, okay? So you can see it's making a nice push move right now, okay? So if you got in the buys right here, green looks good, okay? But remember, you're closing anything before this area, okay? You're closing anything before this area. So we got 3 minutes left here. It's looking good. So guys, if you got out of this area right here, right, you can see that you're working your way up. Okay, where would you have your stop loss? Roughly right down there. Okay, looking for a nice little opportunity trade. You can see why, because if it starts to break down here, all right, you would exit the trade at a nice little loss, right, if it retraces, but you're also protecting yourself from overall continuation. All right, this probably wouldn't, I had a green here to show you this is buyers. Okay, if you missed that, that's okay. That was the overall area right there, 1785.6 for a nice little retracement. Okay, if you didn't get it, I'll erase it. There's no issues there, but you can see that would have ran around 15 pips. Okay. Okay. Overall downtrend is starting to come in now. All right. Remember we talked about some resistance there, right here. Okay. See how price was selling off, and it consolidated, traded, then it had a continuation. Now here's your pullback. Here's your resistance right here. All right. Here's the retest. I'm going to erase this actually. That's a little bit just in our way. Here's your retest candle at the 9. Now we're going to see, is it going to hold here and retrace, fill this top wick, or is it going to continue the downtrend and do similar things like it's been doing here with all these wicks? Okay, with all these wicks. So you can see clear as day, rejection, exact area that I mentioned, continuing in the overall downtrend. All right. I believe that if gold continues to drop, all right, we can get down in here before making our next move. Okay, there's a little bit of a gap right here that has been filled a couple times before, but you can see that they want to push it down continuously. All right. Members, you should be in blue on your on the US 30 trade that I sent. All right. Look at the dance. Indecision. This is why gold before 8:30, I think we're just going to walk away from it right now. Okay. I think we're going to walk away from it and come back around 8:20, or we're going to just watch it and then see if it's going to have just some consolidation moves. But I want to check out GU. I do want to check out Nasdaq as well. Okay, so there's GU having the continuation break. So guys, if you got in from down here, if you kept selling GU, you're coming down now to the low. All right, so all the buyers who thought it was going bullish up here, right, depending on what strategy you use or anything like that, you can see that it doesn't always work. Price continues the trend. It continues the trend. It doesn't always reverse the way that you want it to reverse to. All right. So guys, for GU buys, like I said, I'm looking anywhere up here. Okay, like I'm looking for this area right here for GU. Okay, I'm going to extend this out a little bit. Okay. And then the overall sells, guys, we are selling at the low here, so we just need to be mindful of that, at least on the 5 minute. Let's check out the 15. You can still see that price has a little bit further to go. All right, and even on the 30 minute, 60, let's go 30. So price can still continue to sell here. All right, but look what area we're coming to. All right, you can see the bottom of the demand found nice support. That's where we're approaching right now. Okay, we broke through the previous bullish candle. All right, so there's a heavy amount of sellers here, but this is the area that we're looking for. Is it going to hold support here and start to retrace? That's what we're watching for. Okay. And if you notice why I have the overall area of possible entry up here is because sometimes when price makes a retracement back to that 9 moving average, okay, what happens then is it'll get rejected. Okay, it'll push back up, get some rejection here, and it'll continue in the overall downtrend, and you might be entering in an opportunity, but now it goes south your way and you're now in heavy drawdown. Okay, and heavy drawdown. All right, so let's watch GU. We have some alarms set here, I think. We don't, but we're going to add one right now. Okay, and then we're going to add one right at the bottom here. How am I trading? I'm not trading right now. I'm trading waiting for the overall news to happen. That's what I've been saying the entire time. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. There's no real issues like that, but that's the truth. And then there's your gold. Okay, so gold pushed. Okay, continued overall trend because it's bearish on the daily. So your short-term retracement, guys, remember, it's not worth it right now. It's not worth it. They want to push gold most likely down to the low, okay, have it break and then possibly come back down here depending on it. All right, so if not, you're going to see a bounce anywhere in around this area, as you can see by the bottom wick. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to erase this just right now. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. That did act as a nice resistance there. I'm going to put the bodies. Perfect. All right, guys, so 8:15. All right, 8:15. Look at the continued sell. Okay, look at the continued sell. No, I'm not selling right now. I'm actually in US 30 buys. Okay. I just said, yep. Our team was, I mentioned US 30 buy about probably 10 minutes ago. Currently up 10 pips on a US 30 buy. All right. Okay. Look at gold now flipping. Okay. Remember we talked about this area right here. Resistance now is going to come at the 9. Okay. Resistance is going to come at the 9. You can see now all the volume base starting to push. I believe that gold is trying to fill this wick. Okay. It's very simple. Gold loves to fill wicks. All right. You can see it made a dance down right at the low, 1784. And now you can see it starting to push up. All right. It's up to you guys. Like gold, I believe that this is a double bottom right here. You can see it's a neckline. It's a neckline here. All right. So whether you want to risk it for the biscuit or you know what I mean, it's up to you. But you only have a short amount of time until 8:30 news. Okay. That's what you want to see. Okay. That's what you want to make sure of and you want to understand. Okay, so you can see gold is trying to flip. Let's now check out GBP. All right, remember we talked about that overall area. About 4 minutes. Let's watch and see GU. I want to check out, guys. I want to check out Nasdaq, and I want to check out oil for some guys. Okay, a lot of people like oil. Okay, I can see right now there's a head and shoulder pattern here forming. Shoulder here, head, shoulder. Okay, so I want to see what oil looks like on the higher time frame. I'm not going to do a crazy top down on it. I just want to see where we're at. You can see we've been trading before, but check out what oil's been doing. All right, so it's getting heavy resistance here. Just going to go through this real quick and we'll go back. Okay. We have some support forming right at the bottom wick. Okay, guys, so you can see oil. It's always good to do higher time frame analysis too. Like, you don't need to always go down to the 5 minute. I like 5 minute scalping just because of what we do. But check out oil. Okay, so if oil breaks, guys, if oil breaks, pretty much, 79.3. All right, it's good to go. Okay, it's going to start to fly here. All right. If price starts to sink below 78.07, all right, it can start to get to a take profit of roughly anywhere at the bottom wick, at the fail in that candle, 77.26. Okay, so I'm just going to do this on, you know what, I'll go to the hourly and we'll work with it like that. Okay, and we have down here, we have some support forming right there at the neckline. Yep, this is oil, guys. It says it right there, oil. Okay, I'm just doing a quick oil analysis before we break. All right, we're looking for a long at the high. Okay, will it get up there? That's a big move. Like, that's a very big move. But we're looking at this on the hourly. Okay, you can expect some kind of resistance right in this area right here. Okay, so that's first TP. Overall break and target is right here. All right, so and then similar to if we're shorting oil, and this is US oil, guys. This is not UK. I'm doing this quickly for the guys in the group. All right, so YouTubers, you guys are getting lucky on this one. All right. Okay, guys, so look at this. For opportunities of buying, it's going to hold support here. Okay, right around that overall 200, you can see where the price is starting to consolidate. Oil, it has a neckline break at around 78.75. All right, once it starts to break there, guys, it continue to make higher highs and higher lows. If it gets rejected at this 200, you can start to see it sink below 78.04, roughly to maybe about 77.16. Okay, a little bit up more, simply because of the overall nice push above this overall resistance right here that held support. Okay, so let's watch. I'm going to set some alarms here. Okay, so that's US oil, guys. Let's flip back now to GBP USD. 5 minute. All right, so check out what's going on with GU. Remember, we have alarms set for the top and the bottom of this zone right here in the green. Okay, and you can see there's about 5 minutes left. That's going to lead to 825. So if this starts to break here, guys, you can see it's starting to resist. Okay, remember, we came up above that 9 moving average. Remember, I drew, if you were on the call before, okay, when I say that, I assume that you're on, so it's my bad. But right here, this was an area that was green. The white box was green. Okay, the reason because in previous structure, price has made dips in here and went bullish. What we're looking at now is this is becoming some resistance area. All right, for now. Okay, you can see now price has gone bearish, tried to push up, holding rejection, and now having your overall continuation. All right, so what we're watching now is what's going to happen in this area right here. And if we start to break, guys, you can see we don't really have much in terms of GBP USD until this area right here. Okay, so let's watch and see on the 30-minute. Just going to scroll back leisurely to December of last year. Just bear with me, guys. This is something you want to do. I gotta go back on the hourly. Look at how far we are, guys. If we sync with GU here, this is going to be far. Look at where we're at. look at this, guys. So you see the price line right here. Okay, you see the price line right here. If we start to drop, you can see what's going on with GU. All right, we have possible support forming. Possible support forming right here. Okay, on higher time frame. I want to get this broken down here, but it's going to be hard. Like, let's go down to maybe the 30. It's going to be too far. We'll come back to that, guys. So just bear with me in terms of the charting here. We're on the 30-minute time frame. Okay. Below the 50 mark on the RSI, so we're in selling territory right now. All right. Okay, so look, price dip down here. I formed a dragonfly doji. Okay, that's a dragonfly doji. If you guys understand what that is, you can make sense of what potentially could happen right now. Okay, so we're bouncing in and out of zones here. Okay, on GBP USD. All right. If we start to sell off, guys, price is going to break below here. All right, selling out of the possible demand. All right, is gold whiling or what? And we have our break. Okay, we'll flip back to gold. 1 second here. Just let me grab this. We start to sell on GU. This is the area we're looking at, okay, for the continuation. All right, gold is dropping, guys. Why? Because it's bearish on the daily. You shouldn't be surprised. Okay, you really should not be surprised. So let's check out gold. Yeah, there you go. Why? Bearish on daily. Everything that's getting pushed is getting pulled. Okay, so we're coming into 823. Okay, 823 has a lot of head fake movement, guys. A lot of head fake movement. That's why I said wait until 830. If you guys were in buys, okay, you're now you're not in buys. You know what I mean? Now you're getting washed out. And hopefully you listened and just had some patience and waited till 830. If you didn't and you got greedy, you know what I mean? It's a learning lesson. Okay. 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 So remember, guys, we have oil. All right. We have oil charted. We have GU charted. All right. And now we have gold being charted. So this is 825. Okay. This is 825. The next area and the next candle is going to be 830. Okay. So if you're not familiar with this, 830 news. Okay. 830 news is coming up, unemployment claims. So this can really rock the market. Okay. Like for real. So just be aware of this. We're going to watch gold because of the moves here. All right, so let's watch and see. You can see where gold can go to before. Okay, gold, it can get to anywhere around this area beforehand. Okay, they'll 100% try to pump it and dump it, reverse it. You can see how they filled that little gap right there. All right, so let's watch and see. Gold is continuing to sell off. Buying area rate on gold, all right, is down here. Is right here. Okay, right in this area. And we talked about the gold sells, guys, bearish on the daily. They want to pump it right to here. Okay, they want to get it to the breaking the low to this overall support line before making its next move. Okay, RSI doesn't mean anything on this. Okay, I'm telling you right now, this is news. Okay, this is news, so be aware of this. If you guys caught it in gold sells, congratulations. Okay, But now we're waiting for the overall bigger move, which is going to be news. So if this starts to retrace, guys, if this starts to retrace, only way I'm looking for gold opportunities is if it starts to get up in this area right here. All right. 1 second. All right. And what this will do, you can see they're trying to push it down here. Okay. Right in this area, like we talked about. Let's see if they're going to gather some some demand, and start to walk. All right. That's this area right here. All right. And there goes your gold. Okay, there goes your gold sells. Okay, if it's going to continue, guys, this is the overall breakdown here. Okay, like it's already done. It's just pierced. It's pierced through here. Okay, you can see it's about 2 minutes left. But let's see now if it's going to actually start to drop, having its continuation. All right, so buying, guys, buying against the selling trend is very difficult. And if you guys are trading news, you got to understand the risk. This is very volatile. Okay. Members, I just mentioned to you that I'm getting out of that US 30 trade negative 5 pips. Okay, the first two were blue, but the second one I thought it would have more momentum, but it doesn't, so I'm closing out. All right. So we're going to watch gold. And the prices, guys, are right here. 1782, rough range, and then we have roughly 1783.5, 7.5 here, okay? Okay, let's watch. If it starts to flip, that's where we're going, okay? 51 seconds here, so let's watch and see. 45 now. All right, guys, so here's a tip, okay? Wait the first, there's 37 seconds. If new, wait for the first 5-10 minutes to pass, then look for potential trade. Okay, just a suggestion, whether you want to listen to me or not, it's up to you. About 10 seconds left here, guys. Okay, let it do its thing here. Okay, GU went as a rocket, okay? I want to see what's happening right now in GU. Okay. So watch gold. See this resistance area right here? Okay, it's once was support. Now it's acting as resistance, okay? Very key area. Let's watch. Okay, so it's following this pathway. Gold is following the retracement here, and it's bouncing back up. It's doing exactly what we mentioned it. All right. Let's watch and see. So guys, it's running. If you guys are in on this, no worries if you're not. If you're just watching, that's totally fine. Okay, so that's overall goal right now. Yes, I was trading US 30 with the guys. Okay, I sent in US 30 buys and it was good. Okay, let's watch. So guys, now remember, on news, gold can still retrace. Okay, so gold can still retrace. So if you guys are in on this, make sure you're starting to secure some partials. Okay, let's check out the news. We'll go check out GU after. Okay, let's check it out. All right, so look, we have negative news, and then a couple positives. All right, so that's why gold is probably reversing here. Let's take out the DXY, but exactly it followed this pathway right here. All right, it's looking nice, guys. Very nice. Okay, so the resistance now is forming at that 1787.5, which is this area right here. Exactly once we had as previous resistance. So this is what we're looking at. Do you notice, guys, how they always dump it, and then they pump? I told you this was the key area right here for demand. And why is that? Why is that the case? Look at right here. You just look to the left. Okay, you look to the left. So now, suggestion for you. All right, it's starting to go bullish here, but it's starting to get a little bit of push down. If you're in on this trade from 1783, I would look at maybe closing it. Okay, just a suggestion. Okay. Okay, guys. So members, check out the chat. I just sent another thing. Okay. All right. So we're looking good, guys. Let's check out GU now. Gold ran. Like gold made a perfect entry. Okay. It's almost 40 pips. Okay. It's almost 40 pips. So let's watch and see now. Let's check out GU. There we go, guys. Okay. There we go. So check out what's going on with GBP USD. Remember how we made it balance into some supply? This was once acting as a neckline. Remember we talked about this as resistance. Okay. Now you can see they pushed right through it, trying to go bullish as a short-term retracement. Okay, so let's watch and see. Let's watch and see. If you guys missed the first candles, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't worry about that. All right. Check out what's happening with GU now. This is still just the 8:30, so this is still news, guys. This is still going on. There's about a minute left. Okay, so it's pushing up. Had to be very fast on it. All right. If not, it's going to start to close back down and act as this area of supply. So I just want to check out gold for 2 seconds. I don't want to leave it. Okay, so remember we talked about that? 8:30 news. Okay, you pushed up. Now you're starting to get some retracement here. Okay, so last thing you would want to do is watch all this start to fall down. Okay, all this start to fall down. And that, guys, if you didn't take it, that's okay. If you didn't take it, that's okay. We can still reverse and we can still get into another trade. So don't feel like this is the only trade that you're going to get in. Okay, but just watch. Okay, members, you guys should be good to go on that US 30. Okay, I mentioned about the rebuy. So interesting on gold. Okay, so you can see they pushed it up, guys. Remember, this is why I like that moving average, that 9 EMA. All right, pushed it up, was rejected, closed now below this moving average. I don't. Every time I go in this chart, guys, I apologize that these stupid graphs pop up. That's why I don't always like using them. But you can see now they pushed it below, and now you can watch them maybe start to getting into sells. Okay, so this is why when I mentioned up here, guys, look to close. Okay, gold always does this. They have a push pull movement based on news. Okay, so you can see it clear as day. Why do you ask me if I have that 9 moving average on there? That's the reason why. It acts as support and resistance. Okay, so let's watch now. It's a big wick here though. Okay, gold does like to fill wicks, but we got to see if it's going to hold support. Okay, so if it does, guys, you're going to start to see this go bullish again and fill this wick right here. Okay, they're going to watch, they're going to start to fill it. Let's watch and see. Okay, okay, so let's check out maybe let's check out oil, see what happened on oil. Nothing just yet. Okay, so remember, this is on the hourly. Okay, so we're waiting for oil. This might take a little bit of time throughout the day. Okay, for real. I will update you guys, but you can see we have oil on the hourly starting to go. Okay, nothing yet, not much movement. Okay, let's check out our GBP USD. Look at GU, guys. Okay, indecision, it flipped. 1 second here. Okay, so check out what happened here. GU, okay, at 8:30. All right, this is why I mentioned to you, if you didn't take anything or you missed it, it's okay. All right, you push. All right, you can see how they made a nice little wick. Notice where they closed it below the entry, 33562, and they opened it bearish, and you had your overall continuation. So let's watch now what's going to happen. Are they going to push it back down into this demand area right here and hold it, maybe consolidate it? Or are they going to really just start to sink it and tank through 33431? That's what we need to watch. Okay, that's what we need to watch on GBP USD. We do have 2 alarms set here. I am going to erase this one. 1 second. Okay, it doesn't look like we have it on there. It's another one. So, but you can see that this one has an alarm. So if it starts to sink and continue, we have the overall alarm set. So we'll hear it go off. Okay. That's a head fake, guys. So that's an impulse candle. If you guys are not familiar, Mo, can you put the there's GU, guys. You can see it dropped. All right, dropped huge. Okay, pushed, and then it sold. Overall continuous bearish pressure we have here. Okay, continuous bearish pressure. Let's watch now and see if it's going to continue from 33431. First target is here, obviously, but then what are we going to drop to? Next target we have is down there. This whole area right here it's a big bullish wick. Obviously you're going to have 5-minute candles forming in here, but it's looking still very, very good in terms of it's going to continue the sells. Okay, and why? Look, it's the supply right here. Okay, look at the supply. So let's check out gold here. Gold is the mystery. Okay, so there we go. So this is why, guys, if you didn't enter in on this candle right here, there's no problem. All right, there's no issues, because look, they pushed it up that 9 moving average right there. This is why I have it on. You can understand now it pushed up all the way till 1787, closed back down, and you can see they closed it below that 9, holding resistance, and now we're going to watch the potential overall sell. It looks like everything is selling off here, guys. It looks like everything is selling off. US 30 selling off here, GU selling off, gold is selling off. Why? Let's check it out. You can see all the news here, and what we need to watch is this, the DXY right here. This thing is flying, I'm assuming. There you go. Okay, the DXY is flying, guys. Look at this. It's flying. All right, like they dumped it at 8:30. Okay, accumulated, and then they distributed it with massive buying power. So let's watch now, see if they're retracing, how far can it go. That's what we're watching here. Okay, gold, you're about to go for a ride, guys. Let's watch gold. Okay, so guys, if gold breaks below 1782.07, okay, you're looking for a continuation here. Let me set that again. Looking for a continuation, all right, retest, all right, and then you have your drop. If it starts to come back up here, you can see this is the resistance that is forming, all right. If it starts to break up here, it's just going to follow and fill these overall wicks like we talked about. Okay, that same area is the same area as right over here. They have not broke below the higher time frame support yet. They have not broke below it. All right, so you can see now it's going bullish yet again. Let's watch. Okay, I want to see this for a second here. Okay, look at gold, guys. Look at gold. Remember we talked about filling this wick right here? Okay, remember we talked about filling this wick right here? There's the overall target yet again. All right. There goes gold, guys. There goes gold. Look at this, guys. Back up to TP. Remember we talked about this wick fill? I don't know if you remember we had the circle on there. Okay, bounce back right in the demand. Did not break below 1782 at all. Nothing to do with 1782. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay. Massive bullish candle, guys. Massive bullish candle here. Where can we get to? All right. The next target that we're looking for, it's got to break here though. You can see that's the resistance. That's the resistance forming. Okay. Higher time frame. We got to just drop this down to baby blue. Make it lower. All right. If it continues, guys, gold is going to walk up to about 1789. All right. So let's watch. I'm on the gold buy, guys. I'll send it to the free FX group right now. 15 pips. Okay. Look at the retracement starting. Here's the retest, guys. It's retesting at 1786.4. Okay. Now it's retracing here. Okay, as if you want to see the 15 pips, go to the free FX group. All right. I'm in also 2 or 3 other trades with US 30, so, but that's the gold 15 pips. Remember we talked about 1846.5. Okay. Let's see now if we get some momentum here. The only thing we got to watch out for is this potential downtrend. Okay, you can see in terms of the wick, price needs to start to break and challenge these wicks right here to continue. All right, that's where we're looking at breaking above here, retesting, and having a continuation. If price closes below here, this price is not going to follow. Okay, this pathway is not going to follow. All right, it's looking heavy resistance here. Remember, we have this price. It already happened a few times. Okay, so it rejected here. So if you guys are in on this rebuy, please monitor. Please monitor because it's now starting to sell off here. They almost filled this previous wick, but then you can see by the overall downtrend kicking in, it's starting to sell. So you guys were up quite a few. It was up a good amount of pips, okay, but you can see it maybe around 30 depending on your spreading commission, but now you're starting to really get your sell off here. Okay, so watch for it to break the 9 moving average for the continuation bearish movement or the actual support. There you go, guys. You can see it starting to break. Okay, so gold push pull movements, very erratic. Okay, not something that you wanna always just focus on. That's why trading other pairs is very good too. So everything is push pull movements here, guys. Everything is push pull movements here. Not getting any clear indications. Okay, so that's why we got to watch the DXY. and see what's happening right here. Oof. Oof. Okay. Check this out, guys. Pushed. Massive sell-off here starting to form. Massive sell-off here starting to form. Overall target right here before the overall dump. And why? That was holding previous support. Okay. So we'll flip back to gold, and we'll maybe check out GBP USD first too, just to see what we're going on here. Oof, guys, you can see GU. Look at these areas right here. You can see supply and demand. It's working within this box right here. I don't like how they're pushing and pulling it, but this is news. You see that overall area right here, top, bottom? That's where they're working. Okay, they're trying to break out, but they're not allowing it to. You're seeing top wicks forming. You're seeing bottom wicks forming here. And guys, if you want to know a little bit about that, what that is, called impulse candles, all right, head over to the stocksnappertrading.com. This is our site. You can see we have a blog right here. Mo, if you can just put that in the actual YouTube for me, that'd be great. So guys, impulse candles right here. It's a breakout. Okay, you can see what this means. False breaks, impulse, and this is what we're overall looking for right here. So that's why it's important to just, be patient, watch for overall candlestick movement. You can see it broke and had a nice little retest candle here for the overall continuation. That's what we're looking for right now. Okay, this is what we're looking for on GBP USD. This is what we're looking for potentially on gold. Okay, so let's watch. So it's 8:49, guys. At about 9, I'm going to take about a 2-minute break. Okay, and then we're going to look at doing US 30 or Nasdaq. Okay. Okay, so we're broken below the 9 now, trying to hold support at this previous structure right here. Okay. Guys, if you want to check out that blog, okay, I did buy gold, guys. I sent it to the free FX group. Okay. It's obviously it's choppy. Look at this, guys. It's push-pull movement here. You're getting push, pull, push, pull, right? We're waiting for the overall bigger move up here. Okay. Down here, guys, is looking for the sell, 1782. Okay, so look, you can see by the overall movement here, it's starting having a heavy time, guys, heavy time. Okay, heavy time. There you go. Now it's finding that support. So this is news, guys. This is trading 8:30 news. If you guys are not familiar with this, you can see that 8:30 news, heavy volatility. You have push-pull movements, crazy erratic behavior. All right. This is news. Okay. Other days, trust me, 8:30 is nice. It can be pretty good in terms of nice moves, push or pull. But today, you know what I mean. This is what you get. Okay. So me personally, I don't know if gold is going to fly. I can see that there's nice bullish engulfing candles starting to form here. I know that we're at a nice key demand area. So, but we just have to watch price. That's the key thing. Leading into the overall news, which is going to happen. I'm going to flip right back here in 2 seconds, guys. But you can see we have US 10 a.m. news. Okay, so this is today we're packed with news, guys. Today we're packed with news. So let's watch and see. You can see we have 2 folders, okay, red and orange, and then we have a 2 p.m. The FOMC meetings starting to kick in. So today's a very big day, guys. So this is why, like I said, you're getting that overall push-pull move. All right. Not much you can do, right? So let's just watch and see. Okay, guys, 1 second. Okay, guys, 1 sec here. Okay, guys, I got stopped out of US 30 there, negative 20 pips. I just sent that to the group. All right. I just checking it now. I was just doing some explaining, but I was watching at the same time. Okay. Okay, so let's check out GU now. Welcome to news, guys. Welcome to news. I can't wait for the indices. We're going to trade US 30, okay, in terms of, 930. Okay, same with Nasdaq. I'm going to get away from GU. Okay, we'll let it ride. We'll let it do its thing. But I am going to really focus on GBP, US 30 and Nasdaq. All right. Okay, so GU is still not having much movement here. Indecisive. I might take an early break here, then we'll be right back. So there's gold still dancing around, guys. Gold is still dancing. Okay, so I'm just going to move this back over here, guys. Okay, I'm going to move this here so we're not crowding our chart. We know that our overall target for gold is 1789 if it goes bullish, but we have to watch price, all right? Right now, you can see if you want to know about the USD, this is the dollar index, okay? This is the US dollar index. So it made a high, 96.8, and then obviously we have a low at the bottom of this wick right here. The low of the time frame you can actually see is 96.660, but we're in a mid-range support level at 96, roughly 0.775. Sorry, 7.725. My bad. Okay. Okay, so there's gold. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, it's 8:55. We know where we're going to go with gold. All right. I'm going to leave this alone for now. You can see the overall downtrend started to form. I'm just going to update this over here because we're going to set another potential target, okay? There we go. Move this over. Perfect. All right. Okay. Okay, guys, so basically we're going to chart US 30, okay, and Nasdaq, all right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 2-second break. If, guys, you guys stay on, I'll stay till through the 10 news, okay? If not, I'll just flip over to my Zoom call and we'll trade live with our guys. So if you guys want to stay with us, stay with us. We'll be going right through to 9:30 and then hit another 10 a.m. folder, okay? We got a good amount, only 277 likes, guys. Okay, if I don't get 400 by the time 9:30 happens, At 10, I'm going to flip over. We're just going to go private with our Zoom. Okay, so guys, show us some love here. It's not much to ask. There's about 800 people. Okay, so but for right now, I'm going to take a 2-second break, guys. Okay, I will be right back. We're going to have some nice moves, continuations on US 30 and Nasdaq. I can guarantee that. Okay, so let's go, guys. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Thank you. Alright, guys, back in action. Okay, so you can see 9 a.m. All right, so gold down. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to flip over. We're going to monitor gold. I'm going to have Mo monitor gold for me. Okay, Ramton monitor GU. Okay, monitor GU. GU is at a nice critical point too, guys. Okay, GU is coming out of a bounce. All right, you can see it's pushed, retraced, bounced again out of demand, and then it's starting to walk back up. We're going to watch GU right now. It's sort of a head and shoulder here. You have a shoulder. Okay, you have a head right here, and you have a shoulder here, an inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so let's watch GBP USD as well. We have an alarm set right there if it goes bullish. Okay, GU is looking like it's going to break, guys, so it's starting to break now. Let's watch and see. All right, so we're going to flip over and we're going to check out now US 30 and Nasdaq. All right, this is the overall goal for GU. So when you get an alarm, guys, it's going to be hitting right here. Okay, this area hopefully right. Okay, 8 pips, roughly 8 pips. It's risky, guys. It's very risky. Okay, but remember that inverse head and shoulder pattern can come true. All right, so let's check out now our US 30. All right, so we're move drawing, so we're going to go to the top down. All right, moving average done. Look at where we're at now, guys. In this area, nice buying areas we're having. Okay, have a nice bottom wick right here. So US 30 can still dip. All right, I believe that they can hold some support here depending on the overall news. All right, so we have to be patient and watch US 30. I'm gonna switch over, flip this to yellow. Okay, so let's big area right there. I'm just going to tighten this up a bit. Sorry, guys. And then we have nice resistance forming with these previous two wicks right here. Okay, so this is going to be zone to zone. So then we're going to head to our 4 hours. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Nice support here. Bring this down a little bit, get the bottom wicks. So look at where we're at, guys. See, we're anywhere around this 200 exponential moving average. You can see that they like to consolidate it. They like to have push-pull moves based on the overall structure. All right. So top right here, tighten up the bottom, and we have a nice working area right now on US 30. Okay. Tighten everything up. Potential bottom formation right here. Okay, so I'm going to change this for 2 seconds. I'm going to add a little supply area right here. Okay. And then we're going to drop it down to the 30-minute. Not going to have too much going on US 30 here in terms of charting. I personally can see these levels, guys. A lot of people, they can't, so that's just me personally. One second here. Okay, so some resistance now forming. Top wick. Change this to baby blue. Gold is dumping. Okay, 1 second, guys. We'll switch over to check out gold. 15-minute. US 30, tighten it up. Okay, US 30 is still continuing to sell. Okay, so I want to check out the drop from here. Okay, GU sank down, guys. Okay, heavy resistance there. We'll check it out in a second. You guys got to understand, I got to charting so many things here for you guys. You guys got to decide what you want. I said US 30 and Nasdaq. We're going to leave them alone. Okay. In terms of the other pairs. Tighten everything up here. Okay, overall sell continue for US 30 here. Okay, so 5 minutes US 30. Perfect. We now have this charted top down. We'll go check out some other things for a second here. This is US 30. So 925, 930. That's 930. That's New York Stock Exchange open, okay? So let me flip over to GU. Heavy resistance, guys. Check it out. Heavy resistance here forming. Remember we talked about those overall top wicks, those rejection candles? That's exactly what happened here again on GU. All right. GBP tried to push up. All right. You went up about maybe 2-3 pips, and then they hammered back down. Why? Because overall selling pressure right here. Okay. Overall selling pressure right here, leading into now the continuation. All right, so the inverse head and shoulder, guys, didn't come true. Okay, it pushed up, was rejected. See how they closed it right in that supply area? Okay, that's why you have it drawn. Now it's having its overall selling pressure starting to form. Okay, let's watch and see now. Let's watch and see what's going to happen on GBP USD. They want to dump this, guys. They want to dump this overall target if GU continues to drop. it's going to start to fall hard. Okay, we tried to get it above here, guys. That's why you don't go crazy lot sizes before. Look at the time. If you guys go crazy lot sizes, you guys understand that's on you. Like, for real. Not anywhere between 9:30. It's very risky in terms of entering anything because you're holding it in terms of the New York Stock Exchange open. Okay, so me personally, guys, I'm still waiting for it to get back up here. If it does, in terms of maybe some news, but if not, let's watch and see in terms of how far we're going to get in terms of our sell-off here. But if you guys caught the sell in 1.33431 to 1.33384, that was the opportunity right down there too. Okay, so I'm showing you two areas of continuation. And remember, the break and the retest, guys, this would have had to push. Okay, it would have had to break for the retest here for the continuation. All right, so if you guys just bought and you guys didn't take anything in terms of consideration for the continuation, that's why you're getting now burnt. Okay, it did not hold above here. Price resisted now twice, and you can see they actually closed parallel to one another. Look at the top wicks. See, rejected there and rejected there. Okay, that's why you're getting that sell-off continuation. All right, not much you can have happen today, guys, in terms of GU. You can, in terms of rejection, you just have to follow the market. That's what it is. Okay, things happen like that. You just have to be aware that. So I always tell you, don't over leverage, don't go full margin. If you guys do, this is the repercussion that you guys get. All right, I can handle a 20 pip loss at like a standard, no problem. Okay, I can, but some people they can't. So if you're margining full and you don't realize that, you have to recheck your mentality here. Okay, so let's now flip over to Nasdaq. But before, actually, I think mentioning people are gold. Okay, so there's gold as well. So gold is approaching that 1782 mark. Okay, remember we're in that buying area. All right, to the left. Now it's starting to fall here. So if you guys are continuing gold sells, why? Why is gold selling off here? Okay, because it's bearish on the daily. Okay, bearish on the daily. That's why these news pumps, right? The news pumps and then they dump. That happens quite periodically, and it's having its overall continuation, which is in its selling pressure right now. Okay, so not much you can do. You just have to watch and see, but it is starting to run into nice, good profit right there. It's dropping about. There's gold, guys, dropping from zone to zone. Right here, just tapped here. Okay, nice little impulse drop. So 1782, 1779. All right, and it's starting to continue to fall. So if you guys hammered gold sells, guys, you guys are looking good. All right, so that trade, guys, if you hammering sells up here, there's no real engulfing pattern starting to show. But even if you got in at 1782 and you dropped it down, all right, you can see that maybe ran about 28, 29 pips. Okay, 28, 29 pips. All right, so I'm going to leave gold alone. You can see how manipulated it was as soon as it started to pump. Okay, pumped. Okay, then you had your overall sell-off here. Why? Let's check what the 50 happened here, guys. Okay, it pumped up here, held rejection at that nice area, and held below that 1785 mark. Okay, and it had the overall continuation downtrend. All right. I'm going to check GBP USD one last time because people are asking for it. You can see that it's selling off huge. Okay, here's your 10-minute outlook. Here's your 5. Okay, so GU still dropped. It made a parallel bounce. You can see right there it's holding. Okay, that's where it's made it to right now. Let's watch and see if we're going to get a correction or we're going to get a continuation. All right, so let's flip over to chart Nasdaq. Okay, we're going to only watch US 30 and Nasdaq, guys. I don't want to keep continuing this. All right, it's good to only focus on a certain amount of charts. Look what's happening with Nasdaq now. It's starting to sell off continuously. All right, so we have nice areas starting to form here. Let's erase, remove drawings, go from the top down. All right, So if you guys remember, guys, the divergence that Nasdaq was showing before, okay, so this is why you're getting a sell-off here. See how price was fluctuating to the upside? Okay, made a high of 16,771. Okay, now you can see that since that bearish divergence came into play, that's why you're having this nice little sell-off here on Nasdaq. All right, so Nasdaq is bearish. Let's see now, are we going to find some bullish support, or are we going to find some support in general? Okay, that's what we need to watch. Down to there. Now I'm going to do some resistance forming. And then we have some resistance there. Okay. Okay, so it's rejection there. And now we have tightening up. It's looking good, guys. There we go. All right. So we have now some resistance on the 4-hour right in this candle right here. Drop from the daily now down to the 4. And then we have some support forming on Nasdaq right through in the demand zone. Okay. So we have 1 hour now. So look at Nasdaq on the hourly, guys. Okay, every time it pushes up, getting rejected here. Price not making it above to the high. All right. Okay, so US oil has made a move. We have hourly oil chart, so we'll check that out. Okay. Let's now see if we get an overall resistance here. Okay, so 30-minute. Some rejection. So guys, buying area for Nasdaq, you can see it's coming in right here. All right, anywhere around this area, Nasdaq is selling off, looking for potential continuation. If it starts to break through here, guys, if it breaks the low, you can start to see it really fall here. Okay. Drop it down. We have our nice support forming below. Okay, 30-minute. Okay, so 15 now. All right. So we have some support there. Okay, perfect, guys. Just looking at the overall picture of Nasdaq. Nasdaq is in retracement mode here. Nasdaq is in full retracement mode. Guys, I have no idea. Everyone's saying gold. I have no idea what's going on with gold right now. Okay. As you can tell, I said maybe leave gold alone. If you guys wanted to watch gold, I'm having a feeling that it's going into a buy now. All right. That's what gold does. It flips bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Is there anything you can do about that? Not really. This is what we want to see on Nasdaq right here. Okay. Okay, we have a resistance forming here. Close at the body. That's the top wick. All right. Perfect. Top wick, crosshair, rejection. Yep, we're going to switch to oil in 2 seconds, guys. I just wanted to flip this and get it done. We are done charting Nasdaq. Let's check out US. Okay, guys, so US oil. Okay, this is done on the hourly, all right? So check it out. Oil is holding below. It hasn't broken it yet. You can see it's just starting to kiss, all right? So if it holds here, guys, I might drag this down a little bit, All right, look for the overall break of the 200 and maybe this neck. All right, if not, just be patient for US oil. You can see it's starting to go at 78.04, looking for a potential drop or the holding. You can see the holding buys here. If that's the case, we'll move this down and we'll look at getting an entry right around here. Okay, let's check out gold. What seems to be the problem on gold, guys? What seems to be the problem on gold? If you guys are not, if you guys, I'm going to just mention something to you. If you guys are not happy with this, with that drop right there, 25 pips, you got to rethink your mentality. You know, you understand what I'm saying? You got to think about why you're doing this. If you think this thing's just going to drop forever and you start hammering sells at a low, guys, like, you know what I mean? That's think, okay? Gold, it has its own way of doing things, all right? If you guys, you're not happy with that in terms of the drop, even if you missed it, why would you continue to sell, guys? Why would you continue to sell at a low? That makes zero sense to me. Selling at the low, you guys should, that this should happen to you so you guys learn not to sell at the low. All right, for real. But remember, if you sold here, you're in massive drawdown. You have to wait until previous structure now. Now it's pushing up into where the overall demand area, as it once held a lot of buyers. Okay, so keep in mind, if you guys are not happy with that, then you need to rethink. Okay, you need to rethink. And I can't keep saying that, but I want to reiterate it a few times because you're greedy if you're not holding that, if you're not getting out of there around 20 pips. Okay, a lot of people were probably in sells from up here as soon as they started to see the resistance right here forming. All right, so gold does not want you to take profits, guys, for real. Maybe you don't understand that. Gold, unless you're doing smaller lot sizes, holding 15, 20, 30 minutes plus, all right, you guys got to see. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a couple screenshots here on YouTube. If you guys sold at the low, keep this as a learning lesson, please. This is a learning lesson for you. All right. So let's watch US 30 now and Nasdaq. All right, look at US 30, guys, starting to make a nice little bounce here. Selling pressure. All right, guys, what do you guys want to trade? Do you guys want to trade US 30 or do you want to trade Nasdaq? I need to see what's going on. We're not doing GA, and please stay off the mic, guys, just because we're live. Okay, I don't mean to be rude, but just enter it in the chat, okay, bro? Okay, so we have a lot of US 30 here. Okay, Nasdaq, 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 US 30. I'm down for whatever, guys. If you guys want, let's get these likes up, and I'm listening to YouTube, guys. Okay, 421, guys. If you get 500, if you guys smash that 500 like, we'll do US 30. Okay. Look at Nasdaq, guys. Nasdaq is at a critical area too. Nasdaq is at a critical area. I'm gonna do both, okay? But let's ramp this up, guys. And one last thing, I'm a big US 30 trader myself. I love it, okay? Guys on YouTube, where are you guys from? You know what I mean? Are you guys from around the world? Let's see where this channel's from. Let's see what we got here, okay? Okay, I want to see if they're going to start sell this off. And they're going to get into this demand area, okay? All right. Okay, so there's Nasdaq. We're looking right here. We're going to check out US 32. Okay, guys, US 30 making a retracement here. You can start to see what's going on. About 924. Guys, I just saw a couple things. If you want to join the group, all right, we've been sending about 5-6 trade ideas per day in our VIP chat. Yesterday we hit about, I think it was 4 out of 6. The last Okay, so let's watch and see. We're now coming into 925, guys. Okay, next candle is going to be 930, extremely volatile, all right? I'm looking at US 30 right now. All right, I'm looking at US 30. I want to see if we're going to get a continuation, if we're going to get maybe a short-term pullback here, all right? Let me just see right here. I got to change up the zoom. South Africa, represent, guys, represent. All right, let's check out where we're at on US 30 here, okay? You can see it's heavily making some sell-off, okay? Well, price, this is just on the 5-minute, okay? So you can see prices making lower highs and lower lows. The RSI is still making a steady little uptrend here, okay? So it's having a bounce back, but we got to watch, all right? This is the key right here, this area. You can, if we scroll this right across, you can see this is the area that it tried to sell off and held support. Now it's retesting as resistance, okay? It's retesting as resistance now on US 30. Okay. Look at Nasdaq. Look at Nas starting to form here, guys. I wouldn't be entering this in first. If this does, guys, this is just sheer luck, okay? Personally, I wouldn't be entering this leading into, there's 4 minutes, guys. There's 4 minutes until market open. You know what I mean? If you guys are entering this, and now you just be prepared for the volatility, okay? That's the overall entry for the buy, okay? And then I have the overall opportunity for the sell starting to form. I want to see the 15-minute on Nasdaq just before we do anything. You can see where we're at, okay? Price in terms of RSI is it tried to make an uptrend here, but price in terms of actual price action, okay, is actually being resisted here, and it's starting to form some divergence. Okay. So let's drop it now down to the 5. Okay, so I'm just going to make some rules here really quickly, then you can make the deciding movement of what we want to do. Okay, 1 second. No, guys, I have good connection here, for real. I have good connection. I have full green bars even on OBS, so it's not me. But if you join the Zoom, guys, that's the thing. You are fully taken care of, no lag, no nothing on our Zoom. Okay, guys, so look at Nasdaq here. We're approaching about 2 minutes. It's going in here, guys. It's looking like it's going to break, so it's looking good. If it starts to get rejected here, okay, overall sells is coming down to here. Okay, we're looking at this area in terms of the selling pressure. Breaking, okay, it's going to come into demand. You might see a little bit of push, okay, and have the overall continuation going in the bearish movement if it starts to break. All right, and what area is this right here? We're looking at almost 16,175. All right. So have your key areas ready. There's about 58 seconds left. I'm going to switch over to US 30 and get this prepared. Okay. US 30 is already breaking, guys. So if you missed that overall opportunity, it's very similar to Nasdaq. Okay, it sold off here. You can see they already wicked it up. If it's starting to sell below, this is the area that we're starting to sell in right here. Okay, giving an overall opportunity for both areas. Okay, so this is going to start to launch very soon, guys. All right, here's your overall sell-off here. Leave that alone, guys. Here's the market open. Okay, so this did this a little dirty here, but US 30 is still running and sells. Okay, if you're new, still wait. Still wait. Okay, this is the 930 candle. We cut it close here. We didn't really get much movement, but I'm watching this thoroughly. All right, I still think that might be a short-term liquidity grab before, because the reason why, selling into buying power right here. So they flipped it. Okay, just like I didn't have time to draw the actual charting like I did for Nasdaq. Okay, we cut it really close, and yeah. So, but US 30, guys, it dumped off a little bit. Okay, it's starting to basically get down into the demand area. Okay. Okay, we'll check out Nasdaq in 2 seconds. Sorry if that's not me, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should upgrade your internet, buddy. I have full bars here. We're good to go on my end. It's always seemed to be my fault, isn't it? But I'm here doing free pips for you guys. It's always hilarious. Okay, here's the flip. Let's watch and see what's going to happen now. Okay, remember, sit it out. Sit it out if you're just watching this. Okay. If you guys are on YouTube, you're going to have lag. Okay, it's YouTube. It's not my problem. Join the group. I told you there's a Zoom group and then there's free YouTube. The YouTube lags. Okay, the YouTube lags. Why do you think we have our YouTube channel here? Sorry, the Zoom, the YouTube lags. Why do you think we have Zoom? Okay, so let's check out now our Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq sold off. Okay, it was following this path right here. See how it tried to resist, didn't even break in here. It's following this pathway now. Okay, it's following this pathway. Okay, guys, we're not providing you with the Zoom link. If you guys want to join, you can join. Okay, that's the team, that's what they're getting it, and that's how it's full stream. Okay, so you can see, guys, massive sell-off. Okay, massive sell-off starting to happen. Okay, continuation of US 30. You can see how it's dancing now. It's having some resistance here starting to form. Okay, let's watch and see what's happening. Nice continuation sell-off, guys, on both pairs, both indices too. Okay, let's watch now and see if price is going to reverse. Look at Hung Carry. Hung Carry understands, guys. Hung Carry understands. Okay, nice little dip. Okay, so if you didn't enter in on the first 930 candle, you can now see it starting to pump up. Okay, starting to pump up. All right. So let's check out our Nasdaq too. I'm still monitoring US. Oh, US 30 looks really good, guys. US 30 looks really good right now. In two US 30 buys right now. Buy or sell? Well, if you haven't watched the channel, that's the buy entry right there. Okay, that was a sell entry for a quick scalp. Okay, so you can see now what's going to happen. Let's hopefully US 30. Okay, they made the range right now. Okay, they tapped this entry here to this entry here, where it's the break here, and the target is there. Okay, so you can see now, guys, push. Now some resistance starting to form here. Okay, keep in mind that it's a push-pull movement on both. All right, we're looking for the overall continuation. Okay, so guys, look at the resistance starting to form. We need the break continuation here. So we need to push. Okay, ignore that red. We need to push. Okay, we need to push above here. You might get some retest for continuation all the way up to this zone right here, but we need to break it here. Okay, you can see it's just right now it's just the top wick. Right now it's just the top wick. There we go, guys. Boom. Okay, look at US 30, guys, running. Let's go here. Okay, US 30 is pumping. Let's see what Nas is saying. Okay, so look at Nasdaq. You guys are catching the bottom here if you got the sell-off, but US 30 is the one to go. US 30 is the trade of the day. Okay, look at this. All right, nice little sell-off here, and then you had the overall push, push, push. Your stop placements are based on your account, guys. Honestly, I have no business telling you guys that. That's your judgment call. If you guys want to learn how to do it from us, you know where to join up. Okay. What the hell is gold doing? Gold is being gold, guys. I have no idea. We haven't even looked at it, but we'll check it out right now. I'm not going to trade gold. I just want to see what's going on with gold. That's what's going on with gold, guys. It's going to fill this bottom wick. I have this feeling. Okay, I'm just going to mention this. I think gold can really fill this bottom wick. Okay, just being seriously honest with you. All right, so let's watch and see. Indices are better than currencies because of the movement, guys. All right. So guys, if you're not happy with even this type of profit right here, if you guys got in on the buy anywhere in there, that's 55 pips. The thing ran almost 80 pips. Okay. I know a lot of people in my group at least banked. Okay. So if you guys are not happy with this, make sure you understand that this thing it can potentially have some drawdown here, push down. All right. You can see right there. All right. So let's watch. I would be looking at securing some of this trade. All right. And this is a good right here, this trade. Okay. This trade right here, okay, was it the best? Was it a honestly, was it a good trade? You got to ask yourself, okay? We know that we're overall selling, okay? We're overall selling. Are you a scalper? Are you a like guys? We have guys in prop firms that will hold trades for less than 30 seconds, okay? Less than 30 seconds. They will collect the sell here. They will take their profit within 10 pips and they'll be good to go, okay? That's the truth. So was this a good trade on market open? It's going to be a justification on your trading style, right? Me personally, I like to wait a little bit. I like to see the reversals happen because I know that the volatility, all right, really kind of has reversals, okay? And so at 10, 20 pips, and then it might, have a nice reverse like it obviously did right here. Okay, but that's why you have a secondary option ready to go if it's going to go bullish or bearish. All right. So you can see now it's starting to get pushed right back down, guys. So just like gold, remember we talked about this? Look at gold. All right. Okay, so let's go take a look at gold. I want to show you the exact same thing. So remember I told you guys right up here, look to take your profit. That is why. That is why. Starting to push down now. All right. Do I aim for pips or RR? Me, personally, I aim for pips, guys. Risk to reward too comes into play, but I know my risk to reward. Okay, most people, they don't. That's their issue that they need to figure out, and that's why they have the biggest problem with trading. Okay, is you don't know your risk. Can you stomach holding a $200 to $500 loss and be okay with going back in your day? That's what you need to understand, right? That's what you need to understand. No, no, no. I didn't say. If I said this was gold, I made a mistake. I meant to say that. Remember how we had that gold sell off with that huge wick? Okay, that looks very similar to the overall gold pullback. All right. So you can see now that US 30 is right back at break even on both trades. So these wicks are for real on US 30 today. Okay. So let's check out Nasdaq. We'll leave US 30 alone. It ran some good pips. All right. But you can see Nasdaq now. Look at Nas, guys. So this is similar to US 30. Remember, they have that huge pumps, okay, and huge dumps. There's nothing that we can do about this. All right, there's absolutely nothing. But I think what's going to happen is they're going to try to fill this. And this is the nasty Nasdaq, guys. This is the nasty Nasdaq. Okay, guys. So my connection sucks. Do you guys want me to leave? Because I'm pretty sure you guys are free YouTubers. That's what it is. That's the only reason why you're getting some delay. And I have green bars here. If you need an actual picture showing that, then I can provide you with one of those. But take into account that there is going to be a lag. And that's because that you guys are just wanting to sit on YouTube. And that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So here's now the US 30 sell-off here. Okay. Here's now the US 30 sell-off. You can see now it pushed and then it pulled. Okay. Everything's good on our Zoomers, guys. So Zoom, guys, you can see why you joined us. Okay, that's the reason why. And guys, if you guys are on YouTube, maybe you can see the benefits of joining our Zoom. Okay, that's the real thing that you should probably take into account for right now. If not, guys, YouTube is going to do its thing. There's nothing that we can do controlling about that, right? You know what I mean? We're just sitting here, just trading. That's all we're doing. Okay, so look at the US 30 sell-off, guys. If it continues to sell, and if it starts to break here, I'm going to look for taking another sell, guys. But if it starts to hold anywhere in this area right here, you can see that they're trapping it. All right, they're pushing it back down into some consolidation area right here. That should be white, okay, so I do apologize about that. But you can see that's where they're wanting to push it right now for the overall bigger move, okay? They pushed, now they're retracing it back in here. Let's watch and see how the couple candles close before making our next moves, okay? There's your Nasdaq, guys. So Nasdaq is running. Overall target is hit the low. Okay, so I didn't put anything on here. I just didn't want to have too much showing. But if you guys are in on this area right here, this is the area drop that we mentioned. Okay, based on the overall arrows. Okay, so Nasdaq is looking sexy in terms of the sells, but you can see now they're starting to form some indecision here. All the top wicks, I'm just going to erase this one for you here too. All the top wicks are now getting resisted at the overall demand area. But you can see now that it's closing indecision, kind of like a spinning top, simply because of it's supporting at the low. So check out where we're at in terms of the RSI. That's why you're going to get some retracement here, guys. So all the Nasdaq sellers, okay, be prepared for a potential retracement to come up and start to test that 16,177 again. Okay, as you can see now, it's exactly what's starting. All right, that's exactly what's starting. So let's watch, let's monitor, and let's wait and see. Let me check out my. Sorry about that. Let's check out the YouTube for a second here. Okay, guys, so in about 5 minutes, if there's no 500 likes, I'm just going to switch over and go to the Zoom. Okay, so let's get those likes up, guys. And I'm going to switch over, look at maybe, I'm going to check gold right now. Okay, so you can see gold did not break above here. It's starting to hold support. Okay, so it did not fill that wick, but you can bet your, I don't want to say it, that they will be filling this wick at some point today. Okay, I will update you guys in the free FX group to everything. If you guys want to make me a believer below 1782 all the way to 1779. And let's check out our GBP USD. Okay, so look at GU, guys. GU was really choppy today. Okay, really choppy today. Look, it's still selling off, but look, there's not much movement here. It's not the best, not the best to be trading. Okay, that's why I switched over and I looked at US 30 and Nasdaq. Okay, okay, so 3 minutes. Okay, guys, on Zoom, I'm going to ask you a question. What do you guys want to do? Let me know in your chat here. Let me know what you guys want to do. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're looking at US 30. Guys, I'm not going to do Euro though. I'm not going to do Euro. That's the only thing I'm not going to do. We don't have it charted, okay? Okay, so we have gold. Okay, Nasdaq, spontaneous. Okay, checking it out, guys. Okay, so everyone, a lot of people want to see gold. Okay, I don't mind doing gold. Let's just check out this stream for a second here. Okay, you can see US 30 still hovering around a bit, not doing too much movement. It's still in overall buy, but it didn't have that overall massive break rate like we had planned on. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna stick around on YouTube. Guys, thank you so much for the 500 likes. The only thing is, guys, like for real, just put yourself in my shoes. I know you guys probably don't care about who I am or what we do, but you guys are signing in generally every single day. We're YouTubers. This is what we do pretty much for not a living, but you know what I mean? It's something that we do as a living, okay? So if you guys can do that for us, 500 every time, that helps the channel really grow. We've grown this channel, me and Ron, from 450 subscribers, okay? Do you guys understand that? About 6 months ago, now we're almost at 20,000, okay? So we've done nothing. It's all organic, but it's all because of the likes, guys. So if you guys want to do that for us, it's mad appreciation for you guys, okay? So that's huge. Okay, so let me just check it out, guys. Everyone wants pairs. Okay, so let's flip. Let's look at GBP USD. Okay, we're gonna flip the GU for 1 second here. I'm gonna look back on gold too. I want you to monitor US 30 for me, okay, guys? Just monitor US 30. All right, that's the best thing you can do right now, but it's still indecision. Okay, same with Nasdaq. Look at Nasdaq; it's still hovering around. All right, it's still in the sell. So if you guys, Karen, you know what I mean, everyone else who guys took the sells there, it tried to dance up and now it's closing below. So just be aware that it can continue and it does trend. Okay, gold is about to dump. So let's check out gold. Okay, gold, it was about to dump. Okay, but then it wicked back up. All right, so let's focus on GU. Let's look at it for a second here. All right. Okay, guys, this is 950. We have, listen, we have 4 charts going here. Okay, we have 4 charts. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to chart GBP USD. Okay, this is the first thing I'm going to finish right now. All right, and all I'm going to do, guys, is you can understand, I'm just going to add my secondary opportunity here. Okay, if now GU starts to get rejected here, okay, every time it comes in right above that, right around that 1.334, 3-1. It's getting rejected. You can see it clear as day. Okay. If GU starts to break and get below this close of this candle and this wick, all right, look for the continuation sell-off here. You can see it's below the 50 on the RSI. On the 15-minute, you can check where it is. It's below 2, looking like it's making a push. So that's why we're going to have two options right there. My overall buy is going to be up here. And I'm telling you this because it's got to get through that overall 9 moving average. Okay, we haven't had this on our call pretty much all day. So you can see how important this is. All right. All right. So 1 second here. So if GU starts to break, guys, let's drop it now back down to the 5. There you go. If it starts to break here, you can look at breaking the low and having a continuation. Overall target would be down here, guys. Okay, so let's watch and see GBP USD. For the overall continuation sell. All right. Let me see that overall target. There we go, 33,200. Yes, guys, we have news in 10 minutes. That's why I'm getting ready for this. Okay, it's at 10 a.m. Okay, red folder news. Traders we are, brother. I appreciate you saying that, and I totally agree with you. They have no idea what they're doing, and that's why they tend to not have the best opportunities. Okay, guys, so remember we talked about Nasdaq. Okay, it's reversing now. Okay, Nasdaq reversing. Overall buying opportunity for Nas is right up here, guys. It's breaking this overall support. So let's just watch. Keep an eye on Nasdaq. Okay, it's still getting rejected at this 9 EMA. All right. So we have GU charted for both buys and sells. Okay, both buys and sells. Gold. If you guys want to trade gold, like you guys just be prepared for head fakes, continuations. Okay, like that's just my opinion, but we'll still do it. The only areas are looking for gold. I can see it holding support here. Okay, like I can see it holding support here. You can see that we are starting to make some divergence, guys. Like price is still dropping. Okay, but look at this RSI. Even the RSI is like getting confused. It's like trying to break. It's like turning into knots here. It's not having the best day. Okay, so you can see that it's having issues even following it. So only areas that I'm looking for buys on GU or buys on gold is right up here, guys. It's right up here. Okay, and why? Because it's going to break that 9 moving average. All right, and you're looking at a double. I'm looking potentially to see if it's going to be a double bottom, but if it starts to break here, guys, it's just going to continue downwards. Remember we talk about this wick. Okay, only buys that I'm looking for, only areas that I'm looking for is right here. I'm going to erase some of these price flags so you guys don't get confused. Okay, this is fine up here. I'll keep this up here. All right, but it has to break, guys. Down here, there's divergence spotted. Okay, so let's watch. Okay, so 954. So we have gold now, continuous. We knock about this wick right here, guys. Okay, and then we have the opportunities for buys right here at 1784.80. All right, let's watch US 30. There's the dirty, guys. There's the dirty. Okay, starting to continue to sell off here. Okay, so now we have 955. Okay, here's what we have coming up at 10, guys. Okay, so let's reverse this. Let's refresh. Okay, you can see what's getting ready to go. They already have it. 955. Okay, 955. You can see core PCE. All right, that's what we're going to refresh. That's a red folder. Okay, red folder, and we have an orange folder. Let's see what this is going to do in terms of the trading. Okay, why traders care? Not even there. You know what I mean? So personal consumption expenditures. Okay, so PCE. You can see as it was neutral on October 29th. October 1st was like obviously it was green. Okay, 27th neutral, and then we had two previous red. Okay, so and then we have this right there. Let's check it out. We have neutral, green, red. So it's been all over the place. You haven't seen too many consistent, greens or reds. So this will be, I think, a good movement time when we're trading. So why traders care? Financial confidence is the leading indicator of overall consumer spending, which accounts for a majority of overall economic activity. Okay. So this is going to have a nice little impact. It's consumer spending. So it's basically like you and me going out to the grocery store doing what we got to do. Okay. So that's pretty much that, guys. So this is going to be in about 4 minutes. I'm not moving my US 30 areas here, guys. So I'm not moving this. If this is going to continue bullish, you know what I mean? This is still my overall entry. If it's going to continue bearish, it's down here. Okay. I'm not moving this. I know where US 30 can go. We've done a top-down analysis already on it. So let's watch and see. I am going to do some alarms, though. That's the only thing I'm going to start doing. All right. Okay, let's check out GU now. Finding some support. Okay. So guys, let me know now, what do you want me to focus on for this? Do you want me to focus on gold? Do you want me to focus on US 30, Nasdaq, or GU? Remember on gold, guys, it can have major moves. Okay, we might stay away from Nasdaq. Okay. You can see though that Nasdaq has retraced all the way to open. Okay, all the way to that beginning of that trade. So if it continues, guys, that's what we're looking for on Nasdaq. Okay, if it reverses, you can see it might come up here and then start to sell off again. Okay, it's got a long bottom wick there. All right, so let's watch and see. But if not, guys, this thing is going bullish to the T. All right, let's check out US 30 now. See what we're forming on US. US 30 is really choppy today. Okay, US 30 is having push-pull movements here, but you can still see it's now hovering in the buy. It's holding above that 9 moving average. Okay, so what we'll do, guys, is maybe we'll watch gold. Okay, about 2 minutes here. We'll leave everything alone. Everyone likes gold here, but just be prepared for gold. Okay, remember we talked about this overall wick being selling. Okay, so we need to break this area right here, guys. This is the key for gold. Bear with me right here. If it gets below here, guys, this is the trade, filling that wick. All right, might not even retest. This thing might just dump. Okay, let's watch and see. And if it holds support here, guys, this is the overall entry we have going on gold. Okay, so there's about a minute left here. There's 30 seconds. Okay, we're going to focus on gold. Okay, so I'm going to look at gold right now. I want to watch. 15 seconds left on gold, guys. 15 seconds left on gold. Okay, here's the overall move. Here's news. Okay, look at how they're opening it. Indecision. All right. Let's quickly flip over here. I don't want to miss this move. Okay, just in case. Let's watch now. Flip bullish here. Okay, so red folder was neutral, orange folder was positive. So let's see, watch on gold here. You can see now that they're finding some support. All right. We also need to check out our DXY. Okay, look at the DXY breaking below that 9 moving average. Okay, looking at potentially selling here. Oh god, let's check out US 30 for 2 seconds. There's US 30 pump, guys. You can see it just tapped there, and we're going to go down to gold. Okay, there's your gold trade. Let's watch. Okay, guys, I'm running 8 pips in gold right now. Okay, monitoring this, guys. I'm up 12 pips right now, okay? 15 pips I'm closing, which is right now. Okay, well, a little bit more. 20 pips, guys. 1782.5, 1784.5, okay? Here's the neckline break. Okay, let's watch and see on gold to see if we're going to get a continuation. Okay, so now you can see they're getting some resistance here. Okay, there's still 2 minutes left. Okay, so Nasdaq is probably shooting up or down. Okay, so guys, if it still holds here, let's watch and see. All right, so I got in the 20 pips down here. I got it. It was good to go. I sent it to the free FX group. All right, now we got to wait and see if we're going to get a continuation here. I want to see what happened with Nasdaq. There's there's your Nasdaq trade. Okay, remember we talked about that prime 16212. Okay, went all the way up, and now we're starting to walk a continuation here. Okay, let's see if we're going to get an overall push movement continue on NAS. Okay, the overall target rate is up here. Okay, that's if they have that continuation. 16 to they might get it held up before, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add an alert right here. Okay, if gold does not continue, okay, if gold does not continue, guys, check that out. See what I mean? Nice little head fake action on gold. Okay, see how they pumped it up? That's why you guys got to be fast. If they don't push this all the way up in here, okay, you can see it's a nice wick, nice little head fake, and they're going to start to drop it. It's all about how this candle closes. Okay, there's a minute left here. The same move applies. Okay, the same move applies to gold if we start to when we're starting to trade the news. So if you guys did not take this, that's okay. There's no problem with that. You can see there's a nice top wick. Wait until the second or third candle opens. Okay, wait till they open and see how the overall structure is going to continue, because this could have been just a nice little liquidity grab, but you guys saw how you can take 20 pips. I sent it in the group. This is an impulse candle. This is some of the best candles that you can take depending on if you know how to trade it. Okay, so in and out on gold, guys in our group made nice little scalps here. It's good, but you can see now they're closing it below that 9 moving average. Okay, so if you guys didn't get on it right now, no worries, just watch. Keep in mind that it can continue to sell if it starts to break below this area, which was holding previous support. Okay, I'm going to stay for about 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes. Closing below that 9. You see that? Key move. Okay. There's two, guys, listen, I want to show you something here, okay? There's two big wicks on gold. Okay, look at this. Okay, so gold has an opportunity to fill this bottom wick right here, and then it has another bullish wick to fill. Okay, this is now neutral territory for me personally because I know they can fill either or. So that's what we need to watch right here, guys. Where are we going to go? Are we going bullish or are we going bearish? So let's check out Nasdaq for 1 second here. Gold had an impulse move and sold off. Okay, there's Nasdaq still trying to break. Okay, it's getting some resistance, just held up at this previous resistance here. Okay, so Nasdaq was good. I'm just going to move this over here to show you guys that that overall move above the 9 was nice. Okay, let's check out GBP USD. Still nothing on GU, guys. Still nothing on GBP. All right, let's check out our US 30. Okay, so US 30 refilled. Okay, it refilled this previous wick right here, and it's looking to make the overall continuation. Okay, US 30 is really choppy today. Nasdaq was probably the nicer play. So here we go on gold, guys. All right. Two different wicks to fill. Let's see which ones they're going to do. Looking to break bearish so far. You can see the selling pressure, sorry, the buying pressure flipped into sells, liquidity. Let's see now if they're going to start to fill this bottom wick right here. Okay, watching this. Okay, guys, so we're now following this pathway right here. We have to monitor how far will it get to. How far? The overall target is 1779. It's very low, guys. Very low, but the overall pressure is what? It's bearish, okay, from a higher time frame. So just keep that in mind. About a minute and 50 left on this current candle here. Okay, let's check on the 15-minute how this is looking. Okay, so look on the 15 for 2 seconds. All right, you had a push. Okay, look where it closed below, guys. Look where it closed below. There's gold that just dropped again. Okay, I'm running on a gold sell about 5 pips. Okay, filling that overall wick right there. Okay, good to go. All right. Okay, so now you're getting that overall kiss. Look at that. That wick is not breaking down below this wick right here. Okay, so it's a risky move. 48 seconds left. Let's see how they're going to close this candle. All right. Okay. 14 seconds. Okay, so it's dancing here, guys. It's dancing. You have your new candle opening up, okay? Flipping, showing bullish, all right? Here's your retest of the overall structure, okay? So they pushed it up, retesting here. Let's see now if they're going to start to fill. There's two double wicks here, guys. Let's watch and see. Guys, I don't like that. I don't like that wick, okay? So if you guys are in on that, I would look to cut. All right, last thing you wanted to see is this thing start to pop off and go bullish. All right, so just monitor this. I don't like that bottom wick here. I don't like how this wick didn't even come and test this wick. Okay, maybe that's not bad, not bad. But the candle body needs to start testing this wick right here and these bottom wicks for the continuation. If it doesn't, guys, you're just going to see the buyers push back up. Okay, you're just going to see the buyers push back up. No, the gold trade wouldn't be stopped out. Okay, your stop loss should have been up here, maybe at the 9 moving average. Okay, you're giving yourself a little bit of room. All right. And it also allows you to, see if it comes up and just comes near the 9 and then starts to push back down again. Okay, moving averages are nice to put where it place your stop loss at. It's not too bad, but also just take into risk the account. Okay. What are your guys' thoughts on gold? Do you guys think gold is going to continue bearish, or do you think it's going to go bullish? Okay. See what I mean, guys? It's now forming that secondary top wick, bottom wick. You know what I mean? So it's really tough for you guys to understand that. Make sure to realize that price can start to go either direction right now. It's in a critical area. It's over. 1 second here. It's oversold. It's not oversold yet. Okay, it's not oversold. So let's just watch and see. It's just hovering right now, guys. Just hovering. All right. So let's check out our other pairs for a second. Did you guys hear my cell phone go off there? I have it. I set it as an old school ringtone. Okay, so look at US 30, guys. Rejection. That's why I didn't really want to focus on US 30. It's having push pull movements here. A lot of top wick. Okay, a lot of top wick. Nasdaq was also rejected. Okay, so you can see with the push, okay, had no continuation here. Now it's starting to sell off again. Okay, but if you had got the move from 16212 to 16234, you're good to go. If not, guys, it's having its overall continuation sell. Okay, so let's monitor Nasdaq. Monitor Nasdaq. This is the area, guys. If you wanted to look for another sell, that would be the overall continuation. If you don't want to, like I said, just be done for today. Okay, be done for today. Nasdaq hit nice pips on the sell, reversed, and then if you had a buy order here with your TP right there, you're good to go. Okay. GU I don't even really want to look at. It didn't have much. I'm going to check with that US oil trade before I get out of here, guys. Okay, so remember we talked about bouncing out of supply. So gold on the hourly, it did not sell down. It broke. Okay, but then it went bullish again. Okay, look at this though. You don't really want to be trading oil like that. Push, pull, it's still making higher highs and higher lows, but look at this action here. It's not good. It's choppy. It's very choppy. Okay. So you can see gold too is not doing too much, guys. So guys, it's 10:14. All right, it's around 10:14. Tomorrow you can see what kind of news we have. Okay, so tomorrow, guys, I actually forgot about this. Tomorrow is a bank holiday. Okay, so USD bank holiday. So I'll still stream, okay, but we might do some different pairs. Okay, we might do something different. I'll come up with something and let the guys know. But you can see tomorrow's U.S. holiday. So guys, you know what I mean. If you guys are from the U.S., I think it's Thanksgiving. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Um, I'm not from US, guys. I'm not from US. I didn't know it was a holiday. I'm just pretending like it was, and for guys who have no idea, because there's a lot of people who are not from the US on this channel, so it's good. But guys, you can start to see now that gold. Remember what I mentioned to you about closing position? And that's the reason why. Okay, they pushed it back up and now trying to hold some support here. But yeah, guys. So just monitor gold, watch and see what's going to happen. Okay. But guys, one thing, give me the 2 seconds here. If you guys want to bounce out of here, it's totally up to you. But if you guys are new, okay, if you guys are new, Okay, you can check out stocksnipertrading.com. Guys, in the new year, this is going to be a completely different website. Okay, we're going to have two-phase authentication. Zoom is all going to be private entry with a private calendar. You know, there's a lot of things that we haven't even really mentioned to you yet. I'm just giving you some snips, but this is your overall kindergarten website that we're doing heavily upgrades to, so you'll be ready to see something like that in terms of what we're doing. So, guys, here's what you want to do. If you want to join our team, okay, we do 4 Tokyo sessions per day, per week, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all right? And then we do 3 Londons per week. We do 2 webinars as well. Everything is recorded, okay? Uploaded to the site in terms of the webinars. Over next year starting, we'll be having all of the basic sessions that we do uploaded so you can review the content, okay? We also have a 52 week to about about 80 to 85 videos that we've made. In the next little bit, we'll be uploading a lot more, okay? Our bootcamp stuff is up there, different things like that, okay? So it's really good from beginners, intermediate, all the way to advanced level stuff, okay? We have case studies, which are blogs. We are making a private blog section for you as well coming up. This is what a lot of people like, guys. They like the trade ideas. We've been sending about 6 per day. We had a gold sell that ran 200 pips, okay? We did on the 4-hour time frame. And I'll take a screenshot and send it to the FX group. But if you guys held gold from when we gave it to you, gold ran about 200 pips on a 4-hour swing trade sell. Okay, so check it out, guys. Make sure to just scroll down. Check out our social media channels here. Okay, you can see it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram. Guys, only go here for Telegram. Okay, only go here for Telegram. Anybody else trying to say that they're us, there are a lot of people trying to be us. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Just make sure you do your due diligence and don't give anyone your money or anything like that, okay? So just keep that in mind. These are the brokers that we use, guys. Why I like US 30 and Nasdaq so much is zero spread, zero commissions. Okay, zero spread, zero commissions, and this is what happens to you if you want to join here. It's a very good, very interactive broker. Okay, guys, also join the newsletter. Okay, very simple. You're just dropping your email and stuff like that. We're going to start sending out a lot more blogs. We have finished. Okay, and then if you guys want to join, okay, we talked about this, but also we have our 3, 6, and 12-month plan. Okay, this one right here is our most popular. 3 months, they're doing quarterly because you get included in our boot camps, okay? And you're included in every live session. You get included in the trade ideas and everything like that. But guys, next year moving forward, we're having a tier system. So everyone who joins before next year, you are grandfathered in at the price. I'm just going to tell you right now, this is going up because of what we're doing. So if you guys want to join at a base price and have a really good interactive community that we generally are updating every single hour, then we're the place you want to go to, okay? And then this is also going up, guys. We're booking almost 3 weeks to 4 weeks in advance. I told you guys this yesterday, okay? So just keep that in mind. But guys, why we go live on YouTube? Okay, just to pay it forward, okay? Just to pay it forward. We want to show people what we do, but also some people who are very struggling using micro lots and stuff like that, give back to some of the people who are just maybe on the fence or just don't even have a lot of money. Okay, so that's why we do it for you guys, and we really appreciate it. So guys, you can see that gold started to dump a little bit. It's starting to fill these bottom wicks. If you held, you're good, but this candle definitely freaked out a bit. All right, so with that being said, guys, I'm just going to quickly check out the rest of the trades, and then we're going to end the call. You can see that GBP USD is starting to sell off, guys. It's having its overall continuation. Overall target for GBP, I'm looking at down here, okay? And this might not happen right away. Might be a swing trade, okay? That's a far drop, but that's what I'm looking for in GBP USD, okay? Now, look at Nasdaq. You can see that Nasdaq is ready to make its next move. These areas are still good, okay? These areas are still good for Nasdaq. If Nasdaq is bullish above 16,212, it's going to start to rise, okay? If it's bearish below, I would wait until it breaks the 9, okay? 16,177 and the break, you're looking at this area right here, okay? So guys, these areas are still good to go and buys or sells. Nasdaq is pushing and pulling. It's waiting for its overall bigger move, all right? And then we have our US 30. This thing is not cool today. It had nice moves at the beginning, but then you can see it was just chop action ever since. Okay, so, but guys, I hope you guys had a good call. You know what I mean? It was choppy. It was a little choppy. Okay. You can see gold actually started to fall and sell off, guys. It's going to 1779. Okay, so good call in the sells. It was good. Okay, guys. So tomorrow, same time, I might start at 8 a.m. just because I don't know the movement of it, but I'll update the Free FX group and I'll update you guys no matter what. But we'll be good to go. So, guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. You know what I mean? And we'll see you tomorrow. Members, we will be doing tonight again, and we have some good areas already set up for trade ideas that will be sent to the group. Okay, so let's have a good day. Stay tuned for those, and then we will go from there. All right. So, see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Okay. Goodbye.